Love interests, other guys, no. No, none of them. My kind of guys, too tough. Oh, that goes to my girl, Princess. Oh, damn. The person that picked me and Princess to be in that house, man, that was a big mistake. If we had waited another week, trust me, we'll burn down the house. I think flipping at people and trying to like cause a bit of drama when there is nothing to like, when I can easily overlook, let me put it that way. So I'll try and change that part. Unlimited LAs, my friend. We we play a lot. I don't know, maybe one way or the other likes me, but all I see is just like business, good friends and stuff like that, because I have worked with him on set before and he's one of the great directors I've worked with. Half of the crowd are my family and friends, because I'm this kind of person, I won't meet you as a fan, because who am I? I'm just tiny Khloe. So I think I'm still overwhelmed. I can't still get over it. I'm still, if you can see, I'm still kind of shaking. I still can't believe, because I don't see myself in years being that kind of person. That a lot of messages, a lot of comments. When I came out, I sent to my other housemates, I said, I am scared. I feel like everybody here is looking at me like they're gonna beat me. Like, but that wasn't the case. And oh my God. My money is on Leo. Leo can be whatever to anybody, but Leo to me is someone that I know that if Leo wins this money, it's gonna carry people along, because he has a great mind. He can accommodate a lot. We are like word and opposite, but still, he can still carry me along. He can still accommodate me. Leo is someone that I know that no matter who you are, it's not gonna flip at you when it needs to. It's gonna calm down and talk to you later. So it's someone I can work with. It's someone I can call a leader. I'm a fashion designer, not really a big one, which I'm planning to be a better one very soon. I want you guys to please support me, follow my Coco by Khloe, and I'm coming up with a whole lot of things that I didn't just plan now. I planned a long time ago. I've featured in like a couple of movies, like let me say 6 movies, Jennifer's Diary and stuff like that, blah blah blah. I didn't really keep up, but now I think I have to go more into it now and just dedicate myself into it. Before, I used to have a problem with the H factor, which now, trust me, no matter how your grandma become, my H factor is going to cover your own. So now I just embrace that part of me, and I think I'm just going into it.
First week, it wasn't a hidden fact. I didn't like Khloe, but then again, I found that I think she became less of what she wanted people to be, less of what she wanted people to think she was, and became more of herself. And that was when I fell in love with her. And then as far as the nominations go, there was no connive. What was the word? Connivance? Okay, there was no connivance. It was just an unspoken agreement between everybody. I mean, we as a housemate wanted everybody to get a feel of it. And some people's actions were seen as or perceived to be seclusive, and that would go for like Toby and Cece. We are not in the house to be all up in yourselves and be in the head of house mansion, you know. And then when Khloe won, it was a cookie that crumbled. So that's what it was. Let me leave it at that.
It's okay, great.
Okay, the first one I noticed on social media was the accent. Okay guys, let me put it out there. This is how I talk. I go back and forth to the Western world a little bit, and it affects the way I talk. And I probably watched a little bit more TV, but go find my primary school and secondary school mates. They'll tell you I've always been like this. It does not mean, it don't mean I don't speak Pidgin. Don't get it twisted. I don't speak Pidgin clear. Igbo, better. But this is how it goes. I do not know why. And then again, I heard a lot of people were complaining that I was being loud. I mean, it's your opinion. In my opinion, I was being me. I was being confident. I was being outspoken. I was being assertive, and that's a better light to look at it. Half full. Yeah, aside the fact that I love beauty, I mean, my skincare and cosmetic line is loading. I'm also very much into real estate. Like I said, I'm a business savvy person, so I'm looking to real estate development. Then I would definitely love to be on a talk show, either host one or on one. I love to be on TV. I'm the girl that says what people do not like to hear, even though it's what they have in mind. So I want to see how people react to that. And I also definitely have an interest in Nollywood. I mean, I'm a big fan of Ebony Live, Rock. I can't wait to work with those people on Money Boli. They are great minds, Khloe. They put out amazing content that project the best of Nigeria. And that's what I'm in for. I'm in for bringing out the positivity in our flaws.
So my name is K-Brule. I was born in Warri, but my mama na a Benin woman. My dad is American, but you know as it be now. Now here I find myself, now here I grow up, so me I be Naija boy, straight up. I didn't really have a strategy because I didn't understand the concept of it being a game. So I just decided to go in there and make all my characters just more pronounced. So naturally I'm a very impulsive, I'm a very fun-loving guy. I do crazy things for fun because I find it exciting. So my life is about excitement, fun, joy, and positivity, and I just wanted to project those vibes. That was my game plan. I didn't really understand the concept of the game, so I couldn't strategize as well as I'm sure other people did. I guess, like my friend Dee-One would say, fight self-control. You know, my intention was just to have fun and have the best time, but I guess with it being a game, other people decided to take advantage of that fact. And while I was in those vulnerable situations based on, you know, the bad decisions of maybe drinking a bit more than I should have, you know. So I take full responsibility for not being able to control myself and hold myself back. Getting into the house, I really liked Anto. I thought she was the most good looking. But I think I think Alex is the one I like the most because obviously she was very good looking and her energy was magnetic. I know for me, looks are just looks. At the end of the day, her personality is what shines through, and I think she has a great personality. She's always laughing, she's very emotional, true to herself, just a great person, and I was really attracted to that. Let me say Cece. This is a funny one. So the person I would want to win is Angel, and coming out of the house, I'm hearing that he doesn't really have that much support. I love Angel. I think he's a great guy, very intelligent, full of character, you know, full of talent. So I would still stick with Angel, but based on, let's say, what the people are saying, it seems like Miracle is a very strong contender. I still go for my Angel, sure, bad guy. I want to take over Africa. I want to be an African icon in terms of my music. You know, I don't think Africa is really respected when it comes to the international communities like the Grammys and other things. I'm really happy for what Wizkid, Techno, Davido, Mr. Easy, all these guys are doing, and I would very much like to be in that same vein as well. I want to compete internationally for African pride through my music.
My strategy going into the house was to be myself, because you can't plan for something you have no clue what's gonna happen. At the end of the day, Big Brother reserves the right to change the rules at any time. So you cannot really plan for something you don't know what's gonna happen. So I just let me be myself, but I did want to be full of surprises. I did want to change at every opportunity. As far take my personality up a step, as far, you know, a little. I was playing the slow game, man. Slow and steady wins the race. In the house, no. I was not attracted to anybody in the house. Not necessarily, because at the time I was still trying to figure out what people were up to. Because some people came with love, as far like they just liked me. But I know that you can't just like me. The only person I really believed was Alex. Because I know, she started off straight up, this is who I am. So everybody, do you understand? Back that off. So at the end of the day, my alliances were because of the house. I didn't trust anybody, and that's why I couldn't really be myself. Because I get emotional, I'm attached to human beings, and in that kind of environment, you have to attach and detach real quick. So I was always trying to protect myself and be safe most of the time. So yeah, that's what I say. No, I think at the end of the day, it's TV and it's a reality TV and it's production. So some sides may not have been, from what I'm getting now, some sides may not have been equal in terms of his representation. Some people kind of put things out there and other people just followed because they didn't know what it was at the time. But he's a very straightforward person. And at the end of the day, a lot of people, even in the house, know that his jokes are from love. Because if he wants to come for you, he would have just been disqualified. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I don't hate anybody. I have no resentment towards anybody because they're all there for a goal and a purpose. And we all have that kind of understanding. So for me to say that I want to see somebody out, honestly, I don't. And I'm not in the game anymore. So I shouldn't have that kind of, I don't. So I'm going to look into skin because I love skincare a lot and my glow. Did you catch it? Yeah, I especially for men as well. Like before I went into the house, I was working on a skincare line for men because I believe in Nigeria, men like to look good and women are overpowered in that area. So so just different things and whatever opportunity comes my way. I mean, like I love to talk, so it doesn't like. See, I want to be on TV as long as possible. Does that even make sense? I just want to be famous.
Hey guys, my name is Bitto of Big Brother Naija fame. I'm from Constitutional Local Government area in Benue State, Nigeria, but I was born in Jos and I was confirmed in Calabar. That's why it's JBC. So basically, my Big Brother Naija journey has been an interesting one. Getting in wasn't quite easy, and when I got in, I actually set a timeline for myself, and that timeline was 14 days, 2 weeks to be precise, and I came in with lots and loads of strategies. I think at some point I came in with a full scripted way of how my act in the Big Brother Naija House was supposed to go. Regardless of my being real, I was there to market my supposed talents and abilities to the best of my ability, believability. Basically, I think at some point I got the vibe that Bitto, if you were just going to be the cool Bitto everyone knew, people would have loved you more. But I don't have any regrets. There's not such thing as bad publicity. Alright, so basically I went into the house, so one of the strategies was to create meaningful relationships as regards my working space. I went into the house to find entertainers who I could work together with, actors, musicians, voiceover artists, presenters and all that. So basically I connected with people based on where they were from. First off was Rico, because he shared the Just connection with me. Secondly was Ifo Another, because she had the acting background, Bam Bam the same way, Teddy, and the likes. So basically that was my relationship. It was mutual amongst almost everyone. And even for people who were not necessarily entertainers like Alex, I kept telling her we could have a show where I do voiceovers for you and you teach people dance steps. And for Princess, I was like, we should do something about this being in the kitchen all the time. We could have This Is Your Kitchen show. So it was basically about mutual relationships around those circles in which we found ourselves. It was another act because once we got paired together, we realized that we had to be more of that pair that caught the camera's eye more often. So it started with the gym sessions. We made it a little bit too erotic and sexual, and then we proceeded to do the kissing game and all that. Basically for me, the one person I care about the most in the house is the person I want to see evicted, and it's for her own good. In my own way, you might not relate to it, because at 21, I wouldn't see myself going for Big Brother Naija. At 21, I won't want a sexually active relationship, knowing fully well that I haven't graduated from university, and I'm putting myself in bad light with things that will come back to hurt me. So I don't know how mentally strong she is, but Nina, I'd like to see you come back home and go back to school and develop yourself more. It's not the kissing game, love game thing. I'd have nothing against it, but I think it's doing you more harm than good. So I'll go for two options. First option will be if or another, because I see a girl putting her heart to everything she does, from the gym sessions to her activity around the house, and I think she should be rewarded for that hard work. Second person would be Mr. Leo, because Leo shares a perception with me which is about making society a better place, and he's more vested in wanting to do real estate. I think he should have the money and build houses that will better the lives of millions of Nigerians and equally provide job opportunities for people who are into real estate. Basically, my brand, I see my brand as that one entertainment brand that is open to all, from underwear adverts to the media world, anchoring shows, hosting on TV, radio, whatever it takes to put that face and that voice together to make sure people at home are overly entertained.
Dee-One is my name. I'm a comedian. I'm from Oyo State, and I'm based in Lagos for now. I think basically my strategy was first of all to let people know that I'm a comedian. That was major for me. I mean, I wanted to sell comedy and nothing more, you know. So yeah, comedy basically was my strategy, and I think I told Ebuka that on the opening. If I have the opportunity to go back in, I'll just be me. I mean, I'll just still stick to what I did, because when I came out, a lot of people were, you know, talking majorly about how funny they found most of the things I said, and that's it for me. You know, I think that's one thing I needed to let people know, and that's what I did. I feel that we all have the right to let people in on whatever we want, you know. You can't, you can always determine what you want people to know. So for me, yeah, sell yourself. Don't bring your wife into whatever you're doing, because she has her own life. She's successful in her own thing, but it's not media. You know, but then people misunderstood it to be hiding for. If I was hiding that and then I was doing stuff, it's a different thing. But I was playing about my actions. I mean, you could see how straight I was with the opposite sex. So for me, yeah, I'm married, and I will still keep it to me, because that's union between two people. I don't think the public really need to bother about that, really. Do you understand? That's what I think. Alex and Rico, and reason being that I think Rico is sacrificing a lot. He's not himself yet, because I saw him smoking 2 days ago, and I'm like, you know, I'm sure he has been fighting that for a long time. I know he's, you know, under a lot. I understand the pressure. And then I think Alex is so real. Alex does not have any game plan. She's just sleeping weekend. She'll be like ask girl for the place, you know. But and I feel that that's what it should be about. Be yourself. That's what it should be. A lot of people are selling what they are not. Do you know? Some people are selling love. Some are selling sex. Is that all you have? I think Alex is being so real. As in, you guys should look at her. She's been so real. I mean, we've talked, we've had conversations. I've looked at her. That's her life. Man, the hustle for that place is mad. Personally, I want everyone to, but then if I want anybody to be out, I think it will be Toby. It's too calculated, and I feel that, you know, he's a great guy, you know, personally, but I feel that what are you bringing into the entertainment industry? Hey, banker, guy, calm down. You are calculating too much. We get talent. You're not to get any, they count money, you know, with all this thing. But I think I want him out of the game, because this should be about someone who can help people and take the entertainment industry to another level. Do you understand? That's it. Comedy is my life, man. I can't leave this shit for anything. That's it. That's all I mean, it's pay my bills for a long time. I don't need to brag about the little things I've achieved. So I'll go back to my comedy club and then have a show for people who think I don't want people who think I'm funny to come. If you feel I'm not funny, come. If you pay for my show, I'm not funny, I refund times 2. I might pay in kind of cash, but I'll pay.